was really, really hoping that you'd be the one to reach out to me.
You've been doing nothing but defaming me.
Defaming you? I don't...
Roll your tapes. What did I say? Roll your tapes. What did I say? Roll them back. What did I say? Roll them back. What did I say? Roll them back. Conversations with you on the telephone. You were drunk every time.
I don't say things are not true.
Well, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did, actually.
No, I didn't.
You give people...
I didn't.
Okay, and so should I tell you to calm down now?
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
So you do not have a drinking problem?
Well, so far, first of all, I'm very aware of it.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
Don't focus on me.
Have I drove my car into a house?
Okay, I gotta walk away from it.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of Orange County. And at this point, I think Tamara's gonna look like a fool. Tamara, you are on a barrage and a mission to take down Shannon. For what reason, I don't fucking know. But when y'all sat at that dinner at the end of this episode, like, you just seem very much detached from wanting to resolve anything. You see, when you bring up that DUI, she gets up, and then when she bring up the lawsuit, it's just like, oh, Shannon. Oh my God, I didn't know. Girl, the fuck you did. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
So the episode basically starts with Jen, right? All the girls are over here having breakfast, over here doing their own thing, and Jen basically talking about her ex, Will.
Will and Laura have been together now for 3 years, I think. Laura was a friend of mine, and she was my interior designer when we were married.
I don't know this man for a hole in the wall, so I'm not really gonna speak on him. They blur his face out, so he's really just a side part to her story, right? So she's basically talking about, you know, I share, you know, me and my ex-husband, we share 9 kids between us. And I said,
Nine?
We got these 9 kids between us. Laura, text me.
okay. So she's talking about they share 9 kids between the both. I'm like, God damn. But she's just like, she feels some type of way because she was like, you know, we divorced, but I did love this man. So seeing a video of him with, you know, his new wife and him just over here full of life and full of all this energy is disheartening, because she was like, I never received that.
I wish we could all let pain and hurt go, because at the very least, we could co-parent all these kids way better.
And I can see that it's just, especially someone that you actually did love, and you know that, you know, this is just not a relationship that I need to be in. But it's just one of those things where it's like, especially if it's her first love, I just can't, you know, receive that. And I can totally understand and sympathize with her, because I've been in a situation like that in my early 20s where I felt like there was a guy that, you know, we were at high school together. I really didn't know him like that. A couple years later, we reconnected, and it was like a whirlwind for me. But, you know, I never got that, you know, reassurance. So, you know, mutually, it was a wrap. But it was one of those things where it's just like, you see this person on social media, because we're so cool, but you see this person on social media just like, you know, I never got that. Which is fine. You know, that probably wasn't my person. It was what it was. It's over and done. You know, there's a type that he likes, you know, none of my business. But I could definitely empathize with that. You're just like, damn, like, why didn't I, like, what was wrong with me? It makes you like look inner. It makes you pick yourself apart, when it's just like, it's nothing I did. I'm not going to, and this is some example, like some advice I can give people, and I give it to people at my job all the time too. Never bend and never morph yourself into someone that someone else wants you to be. Be your authentic self. When you're in relationships, don't try to be the person that that person wants you to be. Be who the fuck you are, because 9 times out of 10, when you get comfortable enough, you're going to start showing who you actually are. And that person might be like, oh, you're changing, you're different. Like, no, this is actually who I am, right? And I actually have friends where I start getting more comfortable and start being who I actually am, because sometimes when you meet friends, you know how you put that mask on. So, and then they start being like, oh, this is, oh, wow. Okay, I see you're wild. And for me, that's already a red flag, because it's just like, if we're friends, I don't want to feel like I'm being judged, and I don't want to feel like I'm being looked down on and stuff like that. So when I hear comments like that, I take it very serious, because I'm going to accept you for whoever you are. You know, if we're friends, I'm going to rock with you. But once I start seeing little things like that, cut. Yeah. So Gina and Emily, they're over here, you know, going, what is it, badminton? It's not really, it's badminton, paddleball, one of those, right? It's not tennis. So they're basically talking about, you know, they're doing that, having a good time, blah, blah, blah. But they get on the conversation like, you know, You basically call me aggressive, and you've been knowing me this whole time, Gina. So why the fuck are you so shocked now?
Fine, if you want to say I'm a pussy and I have a problem, I don't think you're a pussy, though. What is the difference? I don't think that. Yeah, but I think with her you act like that.
So Gina's just like, okay, so are we going to just skip over the fact that you over here called out Jen at the whole dinner? You were very aggressive and very loud, and I just didn't like that. I felt you over here bandwagoning Tamara. So Gina's just like, Emily's just like, you know what's funny? You talking about I'm bandwagoning? She's like, bitch, you're bandwagoning Heather.
Heather is the godfather, rings out, and everyone must kiss them when they enter the room. And then Gina falls to her knee.
Because everything was cool with Katie until you talked to Heather, and now you don't give a fuck about Katie, when to be honest, you were the catalyst that made her say anything in the first place. So I'm happy that she held her accountable, and to be honest, ain't gonna hold you. They both held each other accountable. It's a squirrel. I told y'all saw my last video, I dragged them both. Because Gina, you said,
if you don't say something, I will.
so for me, I'm just like, well, I was talking shit about this bitch. So I'm like, well, I gotta tell her now, because I don't want this bitch to make it seem like I'm over here just dragging her and then switch my words up. I'd rather you hear my words from my mouth than hear it from this bobblehead hoe. You know? So Gina started getting mad. She's like, y'all, everybody thinks I'm mad. I'm mad about everything. Oh my God. Y'all just think I'm crazy. Oh my God, I can't do this.
That's fine. No, it's true. No, because you're mad at me, she's mad at me, she's mad at me, she's mad at me, Travis is mad at me, everybody's mad at me.
Throw the paddle, getting mad, storming off, the sprinkles coming on, she getting wet. I'm just like, girl, it's really not that motherfucking deep, but do what you gotta do. You do your big one. Do your big one. Yeah, but like I said, the girls are heading home at this point, and you know, all the girls are just packing, and Alexia, is it Alexia or Alexis?
Alexis.
God, I think I got her name wrong. I ain't gonna hold you. But Alexia, she got a call from Johnny. So she got a call from him, and basically we don't really know what the conversation entails, but she's just like,
The gloves are off. The gloves are fucking off. I can't believe she's fucking doing this shit. I can't believe that Shannon is doing this to us. I can't believe it.
It has to do with what I think it has to do with. I am literally gonna lose it right now. Gloves are off.
and I'm just looking like, bitch, who is getting sued? Shannon. So I'm just like, how in the fuck are you upset because Shannon's getting sued, and because he's going through, she don't want to settle to pay this man a lump sum of 6 figures? Are you fucking crazy?
Shannon is doing now is be so like I'm gonna freaking lose it. Oh,
Is it this legal stuff?
Now you're upset because Shannon does not want to pay this money to John and making his life a living hell. Like Shannon said at the end of the episode, where's the motherfucking promissory note? Sorry, sister. I'm going to do exactly how I get them student loans. They're not going to get paid. My whole thing is, Alexis, you're sitting over here talking about the gloves are off, and you're going to try to comfort Shannon off the heels of another man, and you don't even know if he's being honest with you or not. You're just going wholeheartedly off of what he says, and I think that's just a weak bitch move. You're weird as fuck, and then on top of that, if he does the same thing to you, then what? Are you gonna apologize to Shannon? Are you gonna
Like, you know what, guys? I should have known better. I did that.
It just seems so crazy that you just 100% believe this man. I've been in a relationship where someone had a very toxic ex, broke up, came to me. I didn't believe 100% this man said, because one, it was none of my business. 2, it was before me. And 3, I already know how people do. Like, so it was what it was. You know, when we broke up, we ended up friends. It was what it was. But I never got into their business. Like, I don't got time, because y'all already know I get real busy. I don't got time for none of that. I'm not gonna say what I do, because I do have a job, and I know some of the people watch. But yeah, so she's over here just causing a scene, and all the girls like, oh my god, Alexis, Alexia, I'm gonna call her Alexia, I can't call her Alexis. So at the end of the episode, Shannon and Tamara sit down to have a combo, right?
Great. Thank you. So you.
So Tamara and Shannon sit down and they start having a conversation, and Tamara's just like, Shannon, I really thought after everything that has happened, transpired on this trip, I really thought that you would have reached out to me because of everything that has happened. I just felt like, I deserve an apology from the behavior that you have done to me. And I'm just looking at Tamara like, girl, what the fuck? Now, don't get me wrong. Has Shannon been over here drinking? Hell yeah. But has she Ubered? Has she over here got in a shuttle? Has she got? Yeah, she hasn't been driving. Yeah, right. But Tamara, you want to sit up here and try to ask for an apology when you over here incited the fire and the drama with Shannon. So now you want to sit up here and just like, oh, I thought you would have reached out. Are you fucking crazy, bitch? You should, what Shannon should have said was, girl, you should be happy that I'm sitting here right in front of you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because at the end of the day, bitch, you want to speak on me, and you should be lucky that Shannon's not a wordsmith, because she was a wordsmith. She should have told you every which way but loose. Because you want to talk about, call me motherfucking drunk, call me over here, the man on the side of the street over here, drunk on, over here, just nasty. I ain't got time, because Shannon, you need to back her up off you. Because at this point, you getting up, storming off, just, I can't do this. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But, girl, I don't got the fucking time, right? So they get on Shannon's drinking. She's like, Shannon, you know, you abuse alcohol. You over here tried to talk to my photographer to get alcohol and sneak it into a Dr. Pepper, into a Pepsi, into a Diet Coke. That's what you did, Shannon.
I am focusing on being healthy.
So you don't
I'm
drink
not coping.
anymore?
I will have pretty much 2 drinks. I don't think I've gone over 2.
And I'm just like, let's say she did, right? Off the heels of her crashing into a fucking building. I'm just saying, I don't blame her to just try to keep it low key at this point, because it's just like she knows she got blabbermouth Tamara over here watching everything she do. If she pick up a glass of wine, oh girl, she just drunk 5 bottles, right? If she over here take a shot, girl, she drunk the whole bottle. The story keeps changing, and it's just like you're looking for a problem to basically make her seem like she's just a drunk ass bitch, and it just seems like crazy. So when Shannon says, like, you know, I can drink and still be in control of myself, I just had moments where you just, you know, unfortunately I lost control and I got in a situation. I'm taking accountability of that. But
I'm very aware of it, and I'm still continuing.
Aware of what?
That I used alcohol, and I used it excessively in certain darker periods of my life.
That doesn't dictate the rest of my life. So she's like, okay, so what about you driving to a house? Like, I mean, okay. So
Shannon says, you know what? I can't do this. I gotta get up.
So she gets up. She goes to the bathroom. She's like,
You get my purse. Get my purse right now.
so she over here just trying to go through her emotions. Tamara's over here just sitting here just dumbfounded, like she don't know what the fuck she just said. Girl. So Shannon basically in her confessional is just like, you know what, Tamara? Girl, you better be lucky. You better be lucky that I'm not going down to your level, because I can and I know what to say. And my point is, girl, at this point, say it. Please. Because she keep making you cry. She, like, at this point, when it comes to Tamara, Shannon, you should already know what she's gonna bring up. You already know she gonna come for you. So you should already put up that wall, just like, okay, she gonna come for me. Let me have my rebuttals ready. Like, at this point, write it down. Do something. Pinch her, because it don't make no sense at this point. And it comes back to the table, and she's just like, you know, I apologize for getting up, but I have to remove myself, because it's just that that's one thing I've learned, to just remove myself, so I won't react or saying things that I don't want to say, or do things that I don't want to do. So she's just like, you know what, at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, I'm trying to dig myself out of a hole, and you're one of those people that are just pushing me down. And, you know, I have a close group of people that are surrounding me, that are really helping me get through this time. And then Tamara gonna sit up here and say, well, you're not, see, that offends me, because I'm not one of those people. Did you not just call her a drunk ass bitch? Fucking town drunk. You literally said that she crashed into a motherfucking building, set the house on fire, blew up the car, and then walked to the bar and take another shot. You said it, not us. Figuratively, yeah. But I'm just sitting here just like, girl, why would she come to talk to you? One, y'all not even doing the comedy show anymore, the variety show no more. You've been talking shit about her. Vicky don't like you. I'm just like, with Tamara, you just look crazy. So then she's just like, I got so much stuff going on, and then I got this man trying to sue me for X amount of dollars. Like, I don't got time. She's like, oh my God, Shannon, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, he's trying to take all my money. And talk about I have to make payments. I'm not making payments to John Jansen. Are you fucking crazy? And I'm just like, girl, I know that's right, because there's too many girls out in this world that's been paying these men either spouse support, over here alimony. Like, girl, if these niggas don't get up, if they don't get up and over here get a job, because girl, what?
Absolutely fucking not.
Girl, I'm just like, it's just crazy that Tamara really, like, now she's over here sitting here with egg on her face, feeling bad for Shannon, because she's just like, I didn't know that she was over here going through all that. She had to make payments to him.
I was to stay.
Is he suing you?
Yeah, he is.
He's suing you.
Sorry. It's just been a bad day.
I'm sorry.
But you've been going after the show on these podcasts talking about, oh yes, you know, all the stuff that on the cameras, oh my god, it's gonna be so horrible. She's been saying so many things for years. It's just like, you've been saying that, so now you want to sit up here and just try to feel like, I just feel like Tamara plays in our face and she try to plays it up for the cameras. That shit is fake as fuck, because you still are steady talking about Shannon. Shannon is your storyline. Everybody has said it. Shannon is your storyline. You have nothing else to talk about. But it seemed like on this on the rest of the season, because we saw the missing trailer, they about to get busy. And Jen, baby, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna give you some claps, because you are, you know, handling your own with Tamara, but you really gonna have to dig deep and say something. I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna tell you what to say, but you gonna have to say something. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This sour candy all I really asking for.